Paul Prince, back this time for Scorpio. I do read for the collective, so that means some bits may resonate, all of it may resonate, or none of it may resonate. And if none of it resonates, that just means this reading's not for you. I also read with intuition, so I read what I pick up and feel within the cards. For anyone watching that likes the way I read, if you could like and subscribe, that'd be much appreciated. For anyone that wants to send me a new decks to keep my readings new and fresh, I will have a wish list linked below. With that said, let's find out what's going on for Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio? What's going on for Scorpio? Okay, so there's a situation where you are on the defense right now, kind of trying to protect yourself. I feel like you feel there's something more coming your way, but you're not quite sure whether that's good or bad at the moment. You just know something is heading your way. There's a contradiction going on right now. You are saying you're trying to take back control of something, but then you're also having to defend yourself with something, and in this sense you're like on the defensive, like you're vulnerable and you're allowing yourself to be vulnerable, and by being vulnerable you're giving the opposite side control. You can't have control and no control. It just cancels itself out. I feel like a situation you're holding on to, but it's like you're not sure if it's dead or not. It just keeps arising itself, and it's like you're asking yourself to be or not to be. And I feel like you're showing part of you, allowing yourself to kind of be vulnerable in this situation, but I feel like you aren't fully letting your guard down. That's more than vulnerability. It's more that you're letting your guard down slightly to whatever the situation is that you're saying to be or not to be. I feel like you are slightly trusting but not trusting, and you're trying to get an overview, but there's so much chaos going on that you kind of can't see things fully clearly. You can see the bigger picture, but you cannot see the road ahead. I feel like even though you feel like a door's open for you, you're still feeling very trapped, held back, and I feel like you're trying to convince everyone you're taking control, you don't give a shit, it's going to be my way or the highway, I'm not taking no, all that shit, but at the end of the day, you can sit there and tell everyone you're in control till you're blue in the face, but the problem is, you're not. You're in control of letting someone else take control. And I feel like you are so rooted in that habit, you're holding yourself down. You need to kind of dig up those roots and kind of get ugly. Don't be afraid to break a few, I don't know what the saying is, but I'm going to say break a few windows on your way. Like, don't be afraid to make some noise. Because mentally, you are just sitting there. You may be physically up and walking and doing stuff day by day, but mentally, you are stuck in one mindset, and you're trying to convince people that your emotions are fine, that everything's going to be alright. But the problem is you are in a bit of a delusion in the sense that you don't actually know yourself. I feel like you are sitting there and you're not fully 100% about any of it, any of how you feel, and I feel like you don't feel yourself. I also don't feel like you have a place anywhere anymore. in this world, and I feel like even if there is no attack or nothing aggro coming your way, you'll still feel like there is, and I feel like you're kind of going into this kind of pit and depressive state, sort of very down, very low. I feel like you are wanting like a companion. You want someone to be able to talk to and like kind of relate with. I think more than a companionship, it's more like you want a friendship. You want kind of like, I feel like you are constantly having to block yourself from having certain relationships. IG, if that's is it IG or IE, whichever one, or EG, where you are either blocking yourself from relationships, whether that's romantic, friendship, work. You're blocking yourself. You're not allowing yourself to be clear to yourself. You can tell yourself, oh, well, I want A, B, C, and D. It's fine you saying that, but your actions don't say that. So I want to get some guidance and advice. Some guidance and advice. Some guidance and advice. You need to take back control. Like I was saying, that you can't have control and have no control. It doesn't work. You need to stop listening to so many voices. You need to pick one, because so many different things being said in your own head. You need to kind of focus on one and tell the rest to fuck off, and it'll give you a more stable mentality where you can kind of pull yourself from this and kind of free your mind, body and soul, and kind of be able to push forward and let something else reveal itself. By doing this, relationships will blossom, and you'll be able to have that kind of support that you're after, and you won't feel like you do walking away from things or turn your back on things or uprooting something. You're going to feel a lot more at ease. So that's what I'm getting. Thanks for watching.